Hey folks, I'm here in my front yard. I don't know if you can quite see, but it's just about 44 or 45 degrees. This is actually in a sunny spot, so it's probably a bit colder than that in my backyard. And it is, you got some wind chills today, so it's cold. Just being outside, you can really feel it. And I just want to make a video on, this is a phenomenon that happens every winter. It's totally normal, and it's just a part of the growth process and really interesting to watch sort of how it happens, which is, this slowing down the growth of, various less hardy plants, and even like a lot of very hardy plants will still slow down their growth in winter. To conserve energy, mainly for protecting themselves from the cold, and just to be able to withstand that winter. They need to be able to slow down their growth, and it's just really interesting to watch. My eucalyptus, as you may know, has been exploding with growth recently since I got it. I got it maybe, I want to say like 5 months ago, maybe 6 months ago. Yeah, 5 or 6 months ago. And since then, it's gone from about that tall, about a foot, all the way up to being, I'm standing above it right now on this tree stump, but it's just about 5 feet right now, maybe a little under. But it's really you can definitely tell that it's starting to slow down its growth for winter. And another sign also is I have other eucalyptus planted in the street over there in the median, and you can really tell there is they start to get this a little bit of purplishness on their leaves as winter sets in, just from the cold a little bit. And they're not going to be really damaged unless it's a really bad winter. And even if they die all the way back to the roots, they can still grow back. So winters here will not fully kill them, really. They're really tough plants, and just really great, and I'm so pleased with how fast this one's grown. But yeah, it's definitely starting to slow down its growth for winter. And yeah, it's just really interesting to watch, and it'll be really interesting to see how it does this winter. It'll be its first winter in the ground, but as I've said, it's grown so much, and it's definitely become well established. So I think it's had, just about the optimal growing season before winter sets in. And I'm really pleased to see that, just how well it's done. Camerops humilis is doing awesome. Also grown a lot, and it's getting sort of taken over by the shrubs. I got to prune those back. Although winter will help with that. But yeah, otherwise everything looks good. Yeah, I just want to share that with you guys. And yeah, also the other thing is the prickly pear pads. Originally I started noticing the prickly pear was leaning, and I thought it was because someone had knocked it. That this was a while ago. But I was thinking that maybe now it was just the beginning of what happens to them in winter, which is the pads, again, to conserve energy and to use up the minimum amount of water and stuff. Water freezes in winter, so they shrivel up, and they become really shriveled, almost to the point that some people will think they're dead over winter, which they're certainly not. They're super tough. But yeah, you don't really notice this as much with the other prickly pear species, mostly here with eastern prickly pear, which is native. You notice this like shriveling up, and you can really see how it almost looks like someone like started to cook it or something. It's just like really become shriveled. But yeah, that's just natural. Come winter though, come spring, they'll plop right back up. Other prickly pear are still nice and plump. My western prickly pear there. This one here is the brittle prickly pear, or potato prickly pear. And then there's the cow's tongue right there, which is, it's got some browning on it. Unfortunately, it was like that when I got it, because I got it from a huge plant. So we'll have to see how it does. Going into winter, maybe it'll retain some of that browning. I don't know if it'll be able to make it if it doesn't send out a pad at some point. But we'll just have to see. All right, folks. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Have a good one and take care. I just want to share with you that slowing down the growth that happens in winter, and you can definitely notice it with your eucalyptus, and also the palms too, like sables and stuff have really slowed down the growth, especially the seedlings that I have. You've really been able to notice it there. And yeah, camerops as well, and then the prickly pear pads are starting to shrivel up, but that's just part of the process. And then come spring, they'll plump back up. And let me tell you, spring cannot come soon enough. I say that every winter, and I definitely mean it. I don't always love winters, but not much you can do about it here. So pick out the toughest palms and put them to the test, because they're really hardy. All right, have a good one, folks. Take care, and thanks for watching.